Okay, guys, as per the news video this morning, I said I'd be looking at USDJPY, which is what we're doing now. I'm looking to see the break of here. So I'm going to preempt it with a pending order, and then we're going to move it higher. Now, it's not the biggest trade in the world, but if you just chip away, you'll find that you can get some half-decent trades in. So what we're looking at for this, if I pull it across, based on the current ATR, it's looking at a 5 pip target. Okay, so it's about 25 quid on this trade. Okay, so I'll just move that down to there. That'll be fine. Now, what we've got is a series of levels that you can see, and I've got to allow for the spread. Now, the spread isn't too bad on this. It's 1 pip. So just set it back so that it's got direction of travel before it hits a stall point. Now, if we look at this, just before we go any further, I'll kind of explain why it's the US JPY. It's to do with separation. See, the US is gaining ground, the JP is losing ground. So they're going in the opposite directions. Then when I look at the change of strength from yesterday, the same is happening. It's gaining ground for the US and the JP is losing ground. So there is movement like that. Okay, it's just triggered into market now. So from here, I'll now manage the trade. And I've got to see where I'm wrong. Well, you can see where you're wrong because I've marked it on the screen. It's this red box. At that red box, I am completely wrong if it breaks out. But I've got a protection point here, here, the base of the green box, there, top of the red box, there, black dotted line. So there's plenty of bounce points in its path if it goes this way before it goes that way. So even if I've got the direction wrong, it can bounce off these and allow me to get out of trouble. You know, this is what I do all the time. I mean, I was doing it this morning with the euro, which is here. You know, so we've got a little bit moving up. Okay, can't get it right all the time. That's why the red line's are there. But I'll sacrifice trades for the greater good. That's what DCA and negative averaging is. Now, negative averaging is something I do every day. Why? It's a sensible way to trade. If I'm averaging in as it's going for me, I'm actually going to dilute the trade if it turns on me. Whereas if I add to the trade as it goes against me, I'm actually increasing the upper side, but reducing the downside. It's a difficult concept to get. Most people don't get it, and which is fine, but I don't get RR. I think people who chase RR are dumb. Because you're forcing a trade when it isn't there. And what I mean by that is you have to put 1 unit on to get 3. Well, if the market's only willing to give you 1.5, you're never going to win. So it sounds great on paper, but in reality, it doesn't work. So you've got to be able to read and manage the charts, and that's what I do. And I've done it for 20 years. Am I rich? No, but I make a good living. Good living. So let's play this one out and I'll come back to you and I'll tell you a little bit more about it, but I just want to finish the trade first.
Well, we watch and wait.
I'd buy that for $1.
Okay, guys, so that's that hour done. Just close my tickets off as always. So I only got one position in, which is a bit of a bugger. But it's another 25 quid in the pot. And as you can see, we're steadily building up the day. So it's like a say, tenner, 30, 41, 49, 69, 73-ish, give or take. So we've only really got about 100, 120 quid to go, give or take. Got all the rest of the day to go at it if I want to. But what you can see over the last couple of days, I work for 200 quid a day. I've actually only got about 50 quid to go. So my day is nearly done. And that's the beauty of the way we trade. Now, this particular trade was a piece of piss. What we can see, strong drive up, pull down, rejected the lower sections, and then just trade off the levels up inside a trading arena. Really simple way of trading. But the actual entry of the market, the direction of the market, all of that is a piece of piss. It's dead simple. The hard part of trading is you. You trade too much, too big a size, too many assets, and too low time frame. And because of that, you're getting whipsawed over and over. You can't control your stops. So when it goes wrong, you don't know where you're getting out. And all these things put into a mix just leaves you confused. The planning behind a trade is far more important than the trade. And in this industry, it's only the minority that actually know that, because the majority watch TikTok. You watch TikTok and all that sort of crap, right? And it is crap. You know, I saw one the other day. I was just laughing me cotton bollocks off. I know it's rage bait and they do it on purpose, but it was in, if you save a penny a day, at the end of the year, you've got £36,000. Well, the maths on that is fucking astounding how they get there.
I was going to say,
because they're fucking idiots. They do it on, personally, I think they do it on purpose. So they can get all of like the comments and the clicks.
Right.
And a lot of what you see is just about click. Well, clicks don't help you. Experience helps you. And you can watch as many free videos as you want. You're still not going to be a trader, because you'll never see the mechanics behind it. You're only seeing a fraction of what goes on. So this video here, I'm not sure how long it lasts, 10 minutes maybe. But the actual concept of that trade, I started it at 7 o'clock this morning, and it is now 11 o'clock in the morning. So it took a long time to come into play. That's something you never see, because you don't want to see it. You just want to see, how do I get in? Well, I'll tell you right now how you get in. You press the button. That's it. Planning is key, guys. It's always key. Anyway, I'm going to go on holiday because I quite fancy a break.
Not long now.
5 days, my love. 5 days.
Not that you're counting.
I am counting. See you topless on the beach, shagging on a night time. Oh, I was dreaming again, wasn't I? There you are, play with your toy.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to go and reminisce.